So let's continue the Bridgemaster campaign. I'm sorry I had some sound issues in the past days once again. But I will play a few hands now to make up for it. Also, I want to. Okay. West bid one spade against us, and nonetheless, we decided to bid slam, which is courageous, even from North's perspective, since after South opening and also West bidding North with his strong hand, can be pretty sure that South's opening doesn't contain many more values than just the bare minimum opening strength. But alright, the decision has been made, and we will play a 6 hearts contract on this hand. So let's count from North's perspective for once. So from North's perspective, there's one spade loser, obviously. There are no trump losers, no diamond losers. But two potential club losers from North are one. One of them can surely be ruffed. We have enough trumps in both hands. Even after drawing trump, that shouldn't be an issue at all. So the question is what to do with that second loser. So we have to either eliminate the spade loser or one of the club losers. And we can expect values to be with West. So especially the king of spades will be with West. Not that it matters too much with this holding, but it could be interesting in case we can force West into playing it at some point. Don't see exactly how, of course, but we should keep that in mind. That West cannot lead spades, or he resolves the issue for us immediately. Well, there's also no choice to be made on that first trick, so let's just do it. I'm of course very inclined to draw trumps in this hand, but I'm still a bit hesitating since I want to decide in which direction I want to keep entries. So I suppose I'm counting. We are missing the Queen Jack of diamonds, which is only 3 high card points. The Queen Jack of clubs, which is also only 3 high card points. And the King Jack of hearts, which is only 4 high card points. So West opened with only 10 high card points maximum, which is really, really low for a regular one spade opening. Yeah, well, it's not an opening, it's an overbid, but... And we usually make overbids if you have a solid suit with like 9 points already. But in order for that, the suit has to be really solid, and... So I actually expect West to have a 6 card spade suit. To make up for some missing high card points at least. Not that it matters too much maybe, but if we should keep it in mind. So again, I want West to lead the spade suit at some point. What could be West's shape? We should Maybe his diamond lead was a singleton? Unlikely, since he wouldn't have. No, it can't be a singleton. He then wouldn't have enough countable higher card points for his opening. That's out of the question. The question is, could East potentially have one high card point, like the Jack of Clubs? Or is it already forced that West has all high card points that we lack? I'm pretty sure it's almost forced. Not entirely though. The problem being that I can't really end play West in case West has both the Queen Jack of Clubs. He will just lead one of them. I will have to win it with the ace or the king, but I can't end play him again since then I would lose a second trick. And his other Queen or Jack of Clubs is still sitting behind my ace or king, so that's not good. So one quite obvious, I think, possibility would be to eliminate the diamond suit first, after drawing trumps. So nobody can return a diamond. And then just to play 3 rounds of clubs, giving West the third club trick, and maybe he's out of clubs then and has to return either a spade or a diamond, in which case we're there. But he could also have a 4th round of clubs. And that 4th round, of course, will be the queen or the jack, so the 9 won't make that trick either. Can we somehow force him to out of one of his high cards, like the queen or the jack? That would be really nice, because if we can force him to play one of his high cards, and we take it with the ace or the king, then we can play the entire club suit. Yes, West wins the last club trick with his other high card, but he cannot return spades, he cannot return diamonds at that point. And the 9 of clubs in dummy will be high, so he will just surrender a club trick to the 9 of clubs. And we can throw away our spade loser. But not seeing that at the moment. How we can force West out of one of his high cards. So the most natural thing to do would be to draw trumps, cross in diamonds, cross back in clubs, ruff a diamond, cross back in clubs, and exit a club. Maybe play 1 or 2 more rounds of trumps first. Although not really necessary, West will just discard spades. I don't see much squeeze potential, unfortunately. West has too many spades. don't know, maybe. I don't know how many trumps he has. Maybe. Let's just find that out first, I should say. I want to keep the two of hearts for some reason, I think. That card might be important as a late entry. Yeah, let's just draw to the king first. Both defenders follow, so trumps is really not an issue in this hand. Okay, so the trump suit is done. West discards his first spade to the jack. I mean, this is just some sort of showing off. He has jack 10, 9, 8, and obviously. Probably king, jack 10, 9, 8, and the low one. Let's unblock the diamond suit. That can't hurt either. Everyone follows a round of diamonds. And now I would like to rough the last diamond from my hand, so nobody will be able to return a diamond. And also I can learn if West has a third round of diamonds, which would be interesting for his distribution. He had a singleton heart only. So I strongly suspect West to be either 6-1-2-4 or maybe 5-1-3-4. And we might learn that on the diamond trick. He follows. So, okay, I suspect 5-1-3-4. Now I wanted to return to the king of clubs. And potentially exit a club. The question is, can I afford to play some trump rounds first? So West now only has the jack, queen clubs. Pretty sure he must have them both for his opening. So I could play 3 rounds of trumps now. Because I know West has the high cards. There's no guessing there. And I'm pretty sure, well, if he has the queen jack of clubs, he must be out of diamonds. Since he doesn't have room to have both 4 clubs and 4 diamonds and a singleton heart in his hand when he opened 1 spade. So West, I strongly suspect is 5-1-3-4, and I think by just playing 3 rounds of hearts now, we might squeeze him. And also it's fortunate that West is sitting before North. So our discard on the 3rd round of hearts in North can depend on whatever West pitches on that heart. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't see anything else, to be honest. There goes the 2nd spade. He will pitch another spade on this one. Yep. And now he still has 2 spades and 2 clubs, and I'm curious what he does. A diamond. He has a diamond. Alright, I calculated something. Or I interpreted the bidding wrong at some point. Well, West still has to have the queen of clubs, right? At least the queen. So he is 5143. Doesn't really change the outcome. I want I want to give him the club trick. But if now East shows up with the queen, okay, he is out of clubs, East has both. Yeah, I can't blame myself for that even since I interpreted the bidding entirely wrong. Because if this is possible after him opening one spade, he opened one spade with king, jack of spades and queen, jack of diamonds, which is 7 high card points. So he must obviously have had a 6 card spade suit, but still, I'm wondering why he didn't open why he didn't make a week 2 opening 2 spades. A weak jump shift would be more logical to me. Yeah, I mean, if that's possible, this is all very sketchy and mysterious. I can still try the same thing, like draw the trumps, eliminate diamonds. But if East can win that third round of clubs, well, East doesn't have a problem. East can just return a spade. Or another club, or whatever he wants, basically. Well, a spade probably. I'm also just thinking about drawing the ace of clubs and then exiting a club, keeping one of my high clubs. But what does that actually do? Well, they will follow 2 rounds of clubs. And then if that opponent that wins the trick is able to return another club, well, that doesn't mean anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm really puzzled how this is possible. He's having both the queen and jack of clubs, given West's one spade over mid. This, to me, is just a 2 spade jump shift at most. Maybe lead the second round of clubs from dummy, but I mean that's easy enough to accomplish, but what does that do? Let's draw the trumps once again. Unblock the ace of diamonds. And just start reading clubs from dummy, I suppose. Should I have played one round of clubs earlier? Well, maybe I can correct that. Crossing in trumps. Play the ace of clubs, draw one more trump from hand, and then rough a diamond. But I want to keep one trump in both hands to discourage the opponent from returning diamonds. So that's not really good. So let's just do it again. Take a high club trick. Rough a diamond. Well, one more round of trumps doesn't hurt. It doesn't accomplish anything, but it also doesn't hurt, I guess. They both just discard the spade happily. Yeah. They have more than enough spades to discard. If we now do this, it goes to west. Yeah, and west has now west does have the 4 clubs, so that's also possible. And he also had 3 diamonds, so now he has the 5-1, 3-4. Which I suspected him to have all along. And there's no squeeze potential, right? Westville. Alright, do I see something else here? Well, we win this trick, obviously. I could eliminate the spades also. Like roughing a diamond and playing 2 rounds of spades. Then West will be at the lead and cannot return spades. But he already made a spade trick at that point, so he can happily sacrifice his queen or his jack of clubs, I guess. Still remaining with 1 high club. I'm really puzzled by that first try. I mean, East having both the queen and jack of clubs is something I would have never imagined. I mean, it's something really obvious I'm missing here. We can be sure of that. Playing the 10 of clubs immediately accomplishes absolutely nothing, since the opponents can just happily return clubs and we only have the ace king. So there is no choice to be made and nothing to gain. Yeah, I want to see that distribution again, which made me fail my first try. I still want to see that if I missed something there. Really, really sketchy. So I think the idea was pretty obvious. Rough a diamond, play another high club, and now play 3 rounds of trumps, forcing West into a decision. And now he starts discarding a diamond. What the F? Yeah, I'm not really enjoying this one, simply because I don't understand what I should learn from the bidding. And he will still have the queen of clubs, right? The jack, yeah. Yeah, let me just see the solution on this one. Also, I have to visit the bathroom, unfortunately. He wins, okay. South can guarantee the contract by playing for the elimination. We draw Trump. Yeah, I thought my strategy would also guarantee the contract, but the diamond winner, obviously. Crossing clubs, we also did that. Eliminate the diamond suit, obvious. And now finessing to the 10, which we also tried. Okay. Okay, we abandoned that try too early, I think. We should have gone for the Trump squeeze now, I see. Because West is squeezed its spades and clubs, yeah. Why did we abandon that strategy? Not really sure. Because we played it until here, I think. won the entire heart suit and the last heart. Yeah, I mean, if I were a bridge teacher, that strategy on my first try, I would have labeled that good enough, since with this particular distribution of the hands, like, one spade overcall, really? I mean, the takeout double, maybe, but I don't see a one spade overcall in this hand, so I'm letting myself off the hook on this one a little bit. Simply because I don't understand the bridge master winning. Alright then, I will play another hand after I visited the bathroom. Yeah, maybe that one will go better.